Your first memory isn't of walking. It's of chasing a ball almost bigger than you. Every hallway becomes a stadium. Every wall becomes your opponent. Every goal celebration happens in your imagination long before anyone else believes in you. You don't dream of becoming rich. You dream of hearing thousands of strangers chant your name. Every afternoon, while other kids rush home to play video games, you're still outside. One more shot. One more dribble. One more sprint. You don't realize it yet, but those extra minutes are quietly building a future that nobody else can see. At school, teachers tell you to focus on your studies. Friends laugh when you say you'll become the greatest football player in the world. Even your relatives smile politely. It's just a childhood dream. But every legend starts as someone's impossible dream. Years pass. Your shoes become torn. Your knees are covered in scars. You've lost count of how many times you've fallen onto concrete. But something strange happens. Every failure only makes you practice harder. Because deep down you already see the player you'll become. At 13, your first academy trial finally arrives. Your heart pounds so loudly you can barely hear the whistle. Dozens of players surround you, each one convinced they have the future. Only a few will survive today. The coach watches silently. Every touch matters. Every pass matters. One mistake could end everything. You receive the ball. A defender charges toward you. You fake left. Spin right. Nutmeg. Another defender. Step over. Acceleration. You're through. The goalkeeper rushes forward. Time slows. You shoot. Silenced and the net explodes. The coach doesn't celebrate. He simply writes your name. You've made the academy. For the first time your dream feels real. But reality isn't glamorous. Training starts before sunrise. Fitness sessions leave your legs shaky. You miss birthdays. Family gatherings. Vacations. You watch your friends enjoying life while you're repeating the same drills thousands of times. Sometimes you wonder if it's worth it. Then you remember why you started. Not for fame. Not for money. For that feeling when the ball leaves your foot perfectly. Years later, professional scouts begin appearing at your matches. Now every game feels like an exam. One bad performance and your opportunity disappears forever. Pressure becomes your closest teammate. Finally the call comes. A professional club wants to sign you. You hold the contract with trembling hands. Everything changes overnight. The stadiums become larger. The opponents become faster. The mistakes become headlines. Millions of people suddenly have opinions about your career. One week you're called a genius. The next week you're a disappointment. Football teaches you something school never could. Success is rented. And rent is due every single match. Then comes the biggest moment of your career. Your first appearance for your national team. As you walk out of the tunnel, the anthem begins. You glance around. 50,000 fans. Millions more watching around the world. For a moment the little kid kicking a ball against the wall flashes through your mind. You smile. Because he made it. The match begins. Everything moves faster than you've ever experienced. Every tackle hurts. Every sprint burns. But none of it matters. You're wearing your country's colours. Near the final minutes the score is tied. One attack remains. Your teammate crosses the ball. It hangs in the air forever. You leap. Eyes locked. Time freezes. Header. Goal. The stadium erupts into absolute chaos. People you've never met cry because of something you just did. That night your name appears on every sports channel. Children imitate your celebration. Your jersey sells out. The world finally knows your name. But becoming famous creates a different opponent. Expectation. Every season people expect more. More goals. More trophies. More magic. You begin carrying the hopes of millions. Every missed penalty becomes breaking news. Every injury becomes a national conversation. Then it happens. One awkward tackle. A loud snap. Pain. The stadium falls silent. You already know. Your season is over. Doctors speak carefully. Recovery could take months. Maybe longer. For the first time football continues without you. You watch matches from the sidelines. The cheers belong to someone else. Doubt slowly creeps in. What if you've already played your last great game? What if this is how your story ends? But legends aren't remembered because life was easy. They are remembered because they refused to stay down. Rehabilitation becomes your new training ground. Every painful step, every difficult exercise, every tiny improvement becomes another victory. Months later you're finally back. The stadium gives you a standing ovation. You haven't touched the ball yet, but everyone knows what you've survived. You play with a different mindset now. Not fear, gratitude. Every match feels like a gift. Years pass. Championships arrive. Golden boots. League titles. Champions League nights. International trophies. Ballon d'Or awards. Statues. Murals. Your face appears on billboards across the world. Children wear your number because they want to become you. Your name enters football history forever. Eventually your final match arrives. The stadium is completely sold out. Not because people expect another miracle. Because they want to say goodbye. The final whistle blows. You remove your boots. The same boots that carried millions of dreams. As you slowly leave the pitch, the applause never stops. You look around one last time. Every sacrifice. Every injury. Every lonely morning. Every impossible dream. It was all worth it. Years later you walk through a city. A little boy runs toward you. He isn't asking for money. He isn't asking for fame. He simply holds out a football and asks for your autograph. You smile, because you see yourself in him. Maybe he's the next legend. Maybe his impossible dream starts today. And somewhere another child is kicking a ball against a wall, believing that one day the whole world will chant their name.